blood still crusted on my forehead, I watched raindrops race down the hospital window, my reflection pale and unrecognizable, tubes curling from my chest like roots desperate for water. The crash was a blur of metal and screaming brakes, but the aftermath, weeks trapped between pain and numbness, felt endless. Doctors spoke in numbers and probabilities, but nobody warned me about the silence, the way it invaded my mind, whispering that my old life was over. My legs wouldn't move, and the world shrunk to fluorescent lights and clipped footsteps in the hallway. Friends visited with forced smiles, talking about the weather, careful not to look too long at my wheelchair. At night, I replayed the accident, bargaining with fate, wondering if I'd ever feel whole again. But somewhere in that darkness, I realized I was still here. Heart beating, lungs filling, dreams still flickering beneath the surface. It started with tiny rebellions, moving a finger, then a hand, pushing myself to sit up when it ached the most. A nurse with a tattoo of a phoenix told me, the body follows where the mind leads. I clung to that, setting tiny goals, brushing my own teeth, sketching crooked doodles, daring to imagine the future I hadn't planned. Healing, I learned, wasn't about erasing scars but embracing them as proof that I survived. Months later, I rolled outside beneath a sky wide enough for hope. I wasn't the person I used to be, but maybe I was someone stronger. The real victory wasn't walking again, it was letting myself dream new dreams, even if they looked different. Sometimes, life breaks you open so you can discover the courage you never knew you had.